Okay, so in this video, I want to talk about HTML errors, in which there really aren't any. HTML isn't a programming language like PHP, where if you're writing PHP code and you miss a semicolon, it could mess up your entire code. In HTML, it's not really like that. Let's look at this. I'm just going to remove that final bracket. And if you go back here and look, nothing really changes. It still looks fine. So also you could change this to an H4, which the text editor is telling me that they don't match, but let's see what happens in the browser. So nothing changes. You could go back here and change this H1 to, you could just move that entirely. You just move that entirely. Let me save this. And nothing's changing. So just because there aren't errors in HTML doesn't mean that the HTML is still valid. This HTML code is kind of messy. Even though you can get away with not having properly closed tags, if you have too many errors like this, search engines, when inspecting your website, will basically just leave early if there's too many errors. If there's too many errors for them, for these little automated little machines that go around the internet scavenging websites, not scavenging, but like looking for websites and jumping from link to link and inspecting the websites. If your website has too many errors in them, it will cause the, whatever you would call it, to just be abandoned. It would just leave and not come back to your website. So just because you can technically do this, it's not recommended to do this. It is strongly recommended to have valid HTML. And with that, I'm going to show you this tool that is kind of useful. It's a validator tool. You could paste your HTML code into it, and it will tell you if there's any errors or if your HTML code isn't valid. So just type in W3 validator. That's it. So here you would go validate by URI. No, you want to validate by direct input. So you would take your code, you'd copy it, you come back here and just paste it in and then check. So heading cannot be child of another heading. Saw this less than symbol when expecting an attribute name, probably because it's missing. So end tag had attributes. The slash was not. So this is, it's telling us that this isn't proper. So let's try to clean this up a little bit. So we can put this back. Oh yeah, the H4. It's not an H4. It's an H2. So let's try again. Let's see if this code has any errors in it. Paste, check. And, well, this is a warning. It's saying consider a lying attribute to the HTML. Okay, so this isn't an error, but it's a warning. Don't worry about that warning. It's just telling us that we should be using a lying attribute. We don't need to, but I'll be showing how to use lying attributes later on.